Hi, Brad Bergman and Gordon Brand here with CCA Technologies, here to talk about the benefits of the eTattle. The eTattle was born out of a necessity that our customers wanted something that would notify them immediately of a release. So with having the original tattle that would give you a visual indicator, we now have it to where it can electronically notify you. And what we mean by electronically notify is it can do a lot of features. It even does stuff I like to say is proactive countermeasures. So what we have here is, this is a display that Gordon's made. It is actually a zone of refrigeration. Now, unlike any other zone of refrigeration, this one runs on air and water and a little bit of glycol. So we take this to our training events. It really gives a visual illustration of how your refrigeration system works. We have up here, a BPR. It's modulating with the mod motor. You can hear it right now. We've got a sight glass that's being monitored by this Parker, what is this, a level eye? A level sensor. You got your float switch here, you got your UDCs, and Gordon's got it to where it's maintaining like it was actually running a zone of refrigeration. So how we work the tattle into this is it works so seamlessly going into our panel here. So Gordon, if you want to talk to some more technical aspects of this, we can actually show you what the eTattle will do.
Well, I don't know how technical it is. I've got the eTattle tied into a relay that's in the liquid feed circuit. So if there is a release, as you can see, the tattle indicator light came on, liquid feed turned off, and it's starting to pump down. So
yeah, I see it starting to pump down. And the BPRs?
BPR is the stop relieving. So it stopped feeding, which is beneficial if you're having a release. Now it's going to keep from having more ammonia going into the system, or if you're using CO2 or other gases, it'll keep that from causing.
Since you spoke to the CO2 systems, now in an earlier version of our videos, we talked about the Tattle HP. It also has the capability to hook up to an eTattle, so you can get notifications. So once that arm went up, I saw this little red light come on. That's when all the action starts to happen, doesn't it? So, I mean, you're going to get notification, phone, email,
whatever it is set up to do.
Whatever you set it up to do, right?
Yeah. So it's a dry contact. The sky's the limit. What you can do with that. You can do things I've never even thought of. But
will it freshen up your resume?
If you cause the release, you might want it to.
There you go. So even if you were the cause of all this, the tattle will still help you out.
So now,
we've fixed the problem. We've changed out the relief valve. Now we're ready to go back into service. Back online. I hear it.
So the eTattle is made to be resettable. It has a little stop arm here, so that if it's mounted vertically or it gets into a situation where the vibration or wind could cause it to fall back, it'll keep it from falling back. You just need to press this in and reset it.
Excellent.
And if you don't do that, we do sell these little arms. They're very expensive, though.
They're expensive as in frustration because they're pushed in with screw nails, so you're going to hate life for a little bit. You can always buy a new tattle, though.
That's right.
So that is exciting. I think when we were at Rita one of the times, we had one of those light bulb moments where we were like, the eTattle will give you a notification of a release. But then we started thinking about it all the way till the end. We thought, if it could notify you of a release, what else could it do? So we had a meeting where we were kind of brainstorming ideas, and we were talking about it. We got all the way down to the ridiculous, freshen up your resume. But it really can do a lot of things. So if you need to know if you've had a release, you can trust the tattle. I know more and more facilities that we deal with here in the Central Valley of California, facilities that used to be out in the country aren't out in the country anymore. They're next to schools.
Yeah.
Somehow they magically appear next to schools or residential areas. So if you need to keep your ammonia in the pipes, you want to know if it's going out. What other benefits? Anything else we can talk about the tattle? I mean, we could probably make up all kinds of stuff that it could do, but the basics are, I think we covered.
Yeah, we covered the basics. And like I said, once you have the signal, you can do with it whatever you want. And tie it into whichever system you want.
Nice.
So we're trying to make it as versatile as possible.
So with this, this is one input back into your PLC, right?
Right.
So you prefer that you have one input per eTattle?
Yes, if you want to know exactly which zone is having a problem, if you want to know exactly which relief valve is lifted, one tattle per relief valve is recommended.
And that's going to start the countermeasure in that particular zone.
Now, if you're just wanting to know, hey, I had a release, you might be able to link 10 of them together in a series wiring configuration.
Like a daisy chain?
Daisy chain them together,
Yeah.
so that...
so you know you've had a release.
No, you've had one.
Now you can tell maybe which zone. Like, there's facilities out there, I've seen their zones. It's huge. So, I mean, if you can narrow it down at least to a zone, then you could go up and quickly identify, because the arm will be up on that particular zone of refrigeration. So it's also very customizable in that direction. You know, if you don't want to spend, you know, a lot of money up front, you know, because I know the tattle is going to be the cheaper part of the installation. A lot of the field wiring might be a little expensive, but you know, I know once it's installed and once it's been in your system for a while, you'll think, how did we ever do it without, you know, being notified? I know we've had customers before. I mean, we're dealing with one right now that had a release, and they said, well, where'd it come from? And you're like, I don't know, there's no evidence. And it just gets frustrating. And, you know, he gets a business card that says, you know, hey, next time you change your relief valves out, let's go ahead and put the tattle in too. So, got a lot of benefits.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, hey, thank you for joining us again. If you have any further questions about the eTattle, you can call us here at the office. Our number is 559-591-8874. Thanks for watching.